Hello and welcome to the channel. And for today's video, we are going to check out the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Zarana. I just got this. I ordered it from if you saw my pickups video, I picked this up. I ordered it around either January 1st or 2nd or something like that. And it arrived a couple of days later to my mailbox. I ordered the figures just been released. I don't know, for a few months now, but it's starting to show up in stores. But like I said, I got this off of Amazon because it hasn't gotten into my area in the stores in my area. So um, I was just impatient and ordered it from Amazon full price. This figure, once I saw the reveal in one of those Hasbro live streams when they showed the render first, which was pretty cool. But once the figure started to pop up, they did photography for the figure. I I loved it from the beginning. I wasn't, when I first started got back into collecting, and picked up the Classified series. This wasn't a figure that was like in my radar, as far as like, oh, I hope they make a Zarana in the future. I don't even have a Destro, um, but but once I saw this figure, I was like, I gotta have it. It looks cool. It's the face sculpt on it is it's gorgeous. I love it. Um, and from what I've seen in other reviews, the figure is pretty awesome. So I haven't opened it yet. It's still in its box, so I'm going to pause for just a little bit. Hopefully my dog calms down, stops barking, and we'll have the figure out of the packaging. All right, so here we have the figure out of the package, and yeah, she's a good one. Here we have all of her accessories here on the floor here of my setup. So first, let's check this out. So here we have her heated blade. It's all cast in black plastic with some red paint here on about 3/4 of the way up of the blade. It's a little curvy, so we're gonna need to hit it with some heat to straighten it out. but yeah, everything about it is molded very nicely. The detail on it. Maybe add some paint here to these parts, just to break up all of the black. And maybe on the handle as well. So we'll see about that. And then we've got our backpack here. Pretty basic. Lots of stuff to paint though, so give it like a leather texture on it and all of that. Paint some straps and some buckles. Oh, I think it goes like this. Yeah, and I believe this is where this goes. Yeah, I believe it goes like this. Then we have her machine gun here with a saw blade. Again, well detailed and everything. Everything in black, so again, the room for some paint These are not sharp or pointy. Kind of got rounded edges. And then there's this ammo clip. So this goes right here. There we go. And then we have this knife. Again, pretty basic, not much to it. I believe this goes on her side here. And finally, we have her extra hairpiece, which is reminiscent or equal or just the same as the one that she had in on her vintage figure. So I'm going to display her like this with this hairdo. I just feel it looks better, but just for looking at her, she's completely bald. Nothing. There's no pin. No, not pins. There's nothing to like clamp on or anything. But the hair pieces are very tight, so that's a plus. And that's how she looks. Actually, she doesn't look too bad. You know, kind of like a middle parted mohawk or something. Maybe just add more color just so for it to match this hairpiece. Yeah, it's not bad actually. I'll probably still have her with this hairpiece. And let's just check her articulation. I mean, basic articulation for all of the classified series, except now we have her with double elbows, double pinless elbows. So this is something that they're starting to implement for most of the all of the figures on the line, but mostly the females. The females didn't have the pinless. I'm sorry, they didn't have the double jointed elbows like the male figures did. And then, of course, the drop down hips, pinless double knees, the her ankle tilt, and her foot rocks up and down. The waist, and then her ab crunch. It looks like this rubber piece is glued as an overlay, but it kind of hinders the ab crunch because you can still see some molded underneath. You're right. You can see like there's a skin color. There it is below the shirt, underneath the shirt. So when you try and give her an ab crunch, this upper part of the ab section bumps into it, so it prevents it from crunching any further. So if you want to give her an ab crunch, pop off the top and the ab section, and probably have to shave off some of that plastic underneath, because I don't think there's anything underneath here other than just molded. You're not gonna see her boobies underneath or anything, so that is just molded into the top layer here on her jacket. And then her arms are slightly, let's see, do these get, no, they don't. Her shoulder pads don't are glued to her shoulders. So in order to get some range on the shoulders, we're probably gonna have to unglue the top part here. Actually, they aren't glued there, so there we get the the T-pose range, right? But as you can see, the shoulder pad bunches up right here on her shoulder. On this arm, we get the same. I had heard, as you can see, I had heard before, and other reviewers mention it, that other people were saying that her arms are a little gummy, so that's why you get like the loose bicep. This one's a little stiffer than this one, but because of the restrictions on her shoulders, I guess people, maybe that's why their arms are popping up, because they're trying to pose her and over stressing this part of the joint. So probably have to do something on her shoulder pads here to get them even looser. Maybe unglue them and just glue them back from the bicep, and then have this part overlay on top of the jacket when posing it, right? In a straight pose like this. But yeah, she other than that, she is pretty firm. No wobbly issues that I can tell. I mean, it looks like it wobbles, but that's because of the drop down hips. But other than that, it's a really nice, good, stiff figure. Let's just give her all of her accessories, just to put them on. Let's fit the gun. Getting that finger in the guard is a little hard. But there we go. And then let's just put her backpack on. And I guess the hairpiece gets to stay loose. Would have been nice if maybe they found a way to fit the hairpiece in her backpack. Right, they would have needed to make the backpack a little bit bigger, obviously. But other than that, if what I do, I just keep a baggie with all of the accessories that I don't need, or that I'm not currently using to display on the figures. I just keep them in keep them in a Ziploc. So this is gonna go into the Ziploc, and yeah, there you go. Here we have the Zarana from the Classified Series. Let's just take a closer look at the face print. See if we got any issues here. Looking at her through the camera, doesn't look like we've got any issues. Everything looks to be printed in the right spot. All right. So yeah, looks like we got a good one here. I think that I was trying to see what did I have anything to compare her with, but everything is far away. So that, but you know, she's the average size for your Classified Series figures. One thing I wanted to mention. So let me just where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, the box. Just one thing that I didn't like from this the box is the box art that they gave her. This is this very cartoony version of her. You know, I mean, the art is fine. I mean, The art is fine, whatever. But personally, I would have preferred the more paintery look that they were going early on, which matches the artwork on the back, right? I would have preferred if the artwork was more like this instead of the. It just breaks up what they had going in the earlier releases, right? But so yeah, that's just my personal opinion, right? So if you like the art, the box art and all of that, that's cool. But me, I'm not a big fan. It's just a big switch, you know. In my opinion, I would have preferred if everything looked, uh, it all had a uniform look to it, right? Kind of like the vintage figures. They all had the figure posing in with the red and orange, with the with the orange and yellow burst, in the background. So I would prefer that they continued that tradition, but again, that's just my opinion. But as far as the figure goes, she's perfect. Get it if you can find it, or look for it online. Like I said, I got this off of Amazon, uh, standard price. So hopefully if you're interested, um, she's still available for you. But yeah, there we go. Zarana. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that. And I'll check you guys out in the next one.